management with theory why workers is to create a working environment or culture where workers can show and develop their creativity.
SWOT analysis of John Lewis. John Lewis has many strengths. One of them is a strong brand image. Another one's a strong online presence. Online, John Lewis have click and collect, which allows customers to buy online and collect in store. This represented 56% of their online sales, taking over the home delivery. This is an interesting trend which highlights the importance of getting multi-channel right in order to cover the array of complex consumer shopping habits. They also reward their customers with gift cards and other incentives. As you can see in this picture, John Lewis offers 50% gift cards to customers who fill in their feedback forms on their receipts. Weaknesses of John Lewis: they don't have an international presence. This is because they've opted not to open stores abroad. They've decided to further invest in stores within the UK to get better technology into their stores and invest in more products. They've had recent slumps in profit. Over Christmas last year, their profits went down compared to the year before. An opportunity for John Lewis is to expand abroad. If they expand abroad, they'll be able to open to many new markets, including Chinese and the American markets, which are currently much bigger than the UK market. The reason they've decided not to is to change to their ways so that they can keep up with the changing market of the UK rather than moving abroad. They'd rather focus on their current existing stores. They've got threats such as Debenhams, House of Fraser and Phoenix. The threats are that Phoenix's market share grew within the past year and their turnover grew by over £6 million. John Lewis's current target market is 45 years and over. In the future, them people will not be around, and their current market may be put off the brand image as surrounds John Lewis. The organisational structure. Basically, an organisational structure involves a number of different elements which are all aimed towards the same things to help the companies achieve their objectives. John Lewis has a unique organisational structure as all of its permanent employees are seen as partners to the company. John Lewis and Waitrose are part of the same organisational structure as they are both part of the same partnership scheme. The structure of the company gives the management freedom to be entrepreneurial in the way in which they run John Lewis for the long-term success of the company. They also allow involvement in the company to all levels of the staff, from the owners down to the employees, are all seen as partners of the company.
Fortify forces is a simple but powerful tool for understanding where power lies in the business situation. This is useful because it helps you understand both the strength of your current competitive position and the strength of the position you're considering moving into. In the middle, you've got a competitive rivalry. This is high because it sells a wide range of different goods, so it's exposed to more competition. Threat of new entrants is low because you need a large capital to start a business like John Lewis, and they have a reputable brand already from however many years it's been open and got customer loyalty, and also the retail industry that it's in is a very mature industry. The bargaining power of suppliers is low because John Lewis has a huge turnover, and suppliers want their products to be on John Lewis's shelves because they've got a large customer base. They've got a lot of branded products, so they're obviously there. The bargaining power of buyers is relatively high in the retail sector because customers dictate to tastes and rules. The switch costs to different organisations is low, as there's plenty of alternatives. The threat of substitute products is low because there's not really any substitute to food and clothes. However, M&S also offer high quality products like John Lewis. Situational leadership is based on assessing the level of maturity of the group or the person that is being led. The more mature they are, the more responsibility is given to them. The leadership model would be applied to John Lewis in the way that the higher up the hierarchy the individual are in terms of their job title, the more mature they would be in the corresponding leadership style. For example, a sales assistant would be at maturity level M1 low maturity, and therefore they would be most likely to lead by S1 selling directed. When the maturity level M2, limited skills, it's selling and coaching leader style. When it's M3, medium maturity, higher skills but lacking confidence, it's participating and supporting. Whereas when it's M4, the highest maturity level, they get most responsibility at leadership style, delegating. And then these are some of the change curves. This is the Kubler-Ross change curve. It's got different sections. The first one, the change curve, describes the 4 stages most people go through as they adjust to the change. Once they react to the change starts to hit, people tend to react negatively and move to stage 2. That's a shock, and that's the stage 2. They may feel the impact, feel angry, and actively resist or protest against any changes. The next stage, some will wrongly fear the negative consequences of change, others will correctly identify real threats of their position. As a result, the organisation experiences disruption of which, if not managed correctly, can spiral into chaos. For as long as people resist the change and remain at stage 2 of the change curve, the change will be unsuccessful, at least for the people who react in the way. This is a stressful and unpleasant stage. For everyone, it's much healthier to be at the stage 3 of the curve, which is experiment, where pessimism and resistance give way to some optimism and acceptance. This other change model is the John Cutter's 8 steps to change. For change to happen, it helps if the whole company wants it. Develop a sense of urgency around the need to change. This may help you spark the initial motivation to get things moving. And the second one, form a powerful coalition. To lead change, you need to bring together a coalition, a team or an influential people whose power comes from a variety of sources, including job titles, status, expertise and political importance. The next stage is create a vision for change. A clear vision can help everyone understand why you're asking them to do something. When people see for themselves what you're trying to achieve, then the directions they're given tend to make more sense. The next stage is communicate the vision. So after creating a vision, it needs to be communicated frequently and powerfully, and it's embedded in everything that you do. Number 5 is empower action. Put in place a structure for change needs to be put in place and continually check for barriers to it, removing obstacles that can empower the people that you need to execute your vision, and it can help the change to move forward. The next one is create quick wins. Nothing motivates more than success. Having quick wins that staff can see is important, because without this, critics and negative thinkers might hurt the process of the change. Number 7 is build on change. John Cotter argues that many change projects fail because victory is declared too early. Launching one new product using a new system is great, but if you can launch 10 products, that means that the new system is working. To reach the 10th success, you need to keep looking for improvements. And then the final one is to make the change stick. To make any change stick, it should become part of your core organisation. Your corporate culture often determines what gets done, so the values behind your vision must show in the day-to-day work. This will help give the change a solid place in your organisation's